Welcome back, guys, to another movie review. Today we're talking about Don't Look Up. Don't Look Up was directed by Adam McKay. You might recognize him from some of what made him famous, which would be Anchorman, Step Brothers, but then he started to kind of develop a new path in film, and he directed films like The Big Short, Vice, and now most recently Don't Look Up. Don't Look Up has an incredible cast, and it stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Meryl Streep, Jennifer Lawrence, Cate Blanchett, Jonah Hill, Mark Rylance, Timothy Chalamet, and many more. This tale deals with two astronomers, more specifically Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence's characters, as they discover this comet and go on a mission to let the world know that it's headed straight for planet Earth. First off, just so I can kind of set the stage here for everybody to understand, this film has a lot of mixed reviews. So I knew actually going into the movie that it had those mixed reviews and it didn't work for some people, so I kind of measured my expectations, and when I saw it, I was pleasantly surprised. One of the best aspects of this film is it has one of the best ensembles of the entire year, with an insane cast and some standouts from Jonah Hill's character as the president's son, Timothy Chalamet's character, as well as Mark Rylance's character, who is a ridiculous rendition of if you took Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Steve Jobs and made them have a genetically modified baby, it would be Mark Rylance's character. Jonah Hill is hilarious on screen, and he has some of the best jokes when he's there, so he really does know how to steal the scenes.
Molly kicking in right now. Time that shit perfect.
Along with Timothy Chalamet's character, who I think was criminally underused here, but he was definitely memorable.
Fucking love fingerling potatoes.
Nice to meet you. I'm Yule.
Yule!
I'm a Fire Puma 142 on Twitch. You game?
Rylance's character is also memorable as this fictitious CEO, and for how off the wall it is that sometimes it comes across a little bit occasionally like an SNL skit character.
You are my best friend.
As I was kind of writing this review, something did occur to me. What the flaw is for many of the people who watched it. In my opinion, it would be the consistency in what it wants to accomplish. The characters vary widely in their goofiness, while Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence are the kind of serious, grounded characters that we are kind of given for us to be able to kind of root for and identify with as the madness unfolds in this not too unrealistically strange world. It doesn't quite entirely define itself as a comedy or a drama or a satire. In reality, it kind of just mixes a little bit of all three into the stirring pot. Also, its message is very on the nose, very clear, and might even be a little bit heavy-handed at times. With all this to take into consideration, I still really enjoyed this movie. It really worked for me. It's competently directed, and all of these stars here, the star power here, I think is what really elevates it, and they're all firing on all cylinders. Even DiCaprio has his kind of star moment where he kind of loses his shit. So I had a lot of fun spending time with these characters, and I can relate to the movie's message, but this film is definitely far from a pure comedy, as I mentioned before. The message definitely resonates, and we can see a direct correlation to our real world, as McKay, not so subtly, holds up a colored, slightly colored mirror up to the society that we live in. My one gripe with the movie would probably be, I guess, the script. I think McKay has had tighter scripts with more hard-hitting, funny jokes and dialogue in the past. I feel this because, as I mentioned before, I feel like the stars, these big actors, really elevate this material, and if you removed all of them from this, I think it just becomes an okay movie. Even though it isn't a perfect film, and potentially could have been a great film. I had a good time watching this movie, and I really enjoyed the solid performances, and the movie and story does a good job of poking fun at us in real time as we watch it. I highly recommend Don't Look Up, especially if you are a Adam McKay fan from his previous films, or just a fan of any of these big actors in this massive cast. It's available right now to go check out on Netflix. I do recommend it. I'm going to give Don't Look Up a 7 out of 10. Thank you guys so much again for watching the review, this video, and accompanying me on this journey. Let me know what you think of the old Don't Look Up in the comments below. If you haven't seen Don't Look Up, don't have Netflix, what have you, let me know what is your favorite Adam McKay movie. And if you did enjoy this, please like it, subscribe, share it with everybody. And as always, I will see you guys in the next review.